Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Monday. It is Magical Monday. Do something magical for yourself. It's Merch Monday. If you want a new shirt, go check out my merch store. You know where to find that, right? We have some catching up to do, y'all. Okay, so I took a little break. It was so very much needed. I did some things that I haven't done in a long time, so I'm noticing that some things need to change in my life, all right? And one of those changes might be how often I put out these little readings like this. I'm still figuring out how I want to do it, okay? So, there will be more information as I figure that out. I might start doing like a weekly forecast and a weekend forecast, okay? I need more playtime in my life. My cards have been telling me that, and I saw it very clearly in this time off. So, anyway, let's dive into this because we have some catching up to do, all right? So, our first prompt from my Excavate Your Inner Light prompts, which is, what inner breakthrough will this experience gift us? And 2 cards popped out for this, so let's get into it. So, hey, witch, first card is the Ace of Cups, okay? So with this card, I see it as a sign of new emotional wellness, new emotional understanding. Not only that, but new understanding of what makes our heart tick, okay? What makes our heart swell with joy, all right? What embraces love, okay? What welcomes in that love into our lives. Not only that, but a breakthrough around our level of passion, okay? And that passion can be for a project or that could be for a person, all right? This feels very much in alignment with that Mars coming out of retrograde over the weekend, okay? So if you're feeling better, that could be why. But this also feels in alignment with this Venus retrograde that's coming up as well. We're going to be re-examining matters of the heart, okay? So if you find yourself doing that already, just know that that's on par for this upcoming retrograde. It's going to kick in, I think, on the 1st. So our inner breakthrough has everything to do with love and passion and excitement and creativity and matters of the heart, all right? So the next prompt, and this one is from Saturday, is 2 cards to represent our current choices. I love these choices. So our first choice is the 9 of Pentacles reversed, okay? So our first choice is not really that great, all right? It's very much focused on wanting something for free, wanting something without actually doing the work, okay? Wanting everything to be better without putting in any kind of effort, all right? So, that honestly probably not going to happen, all right? Or we can turn around and take responsibility for what's happening. Not only what's happening, but stand up, okay? Stand up and seek justice in the ways that we need to be doing so, all right? We need to be making our voices heard, being able to stand and be proud of the work that we've put in, proud of the effort that we have given this situation. So we really need to take a look at ourselves and ask ourselves, how much work are we willing to put into this, whatever this is for each of us? Because if we're not willing to put in the work, we might need to rethink what we are doing. Most of the time, rewards are reaped because of the work that we have done. And this feels very tied to the breakthrough, okay? Really seeing perhaps where we're not really in love with the way things are going, perhaps even seeing where our passion has not been ignited in our lives and we can reignite that passion. So of course we're feeling like, oh man, what are we gonna do about this? So we each need to be diving in deep, okay? And seeing what needs to change so that we can create our best life. So that we are standing up for what we believe in, so that we are taking the action needed to reap the rewards that we want to see. And that leads us into our next prompt, okay? So our prompt from Sunday was, what seeking must still be done? And yeah, we have justice popping up again, okay? So that's really fucking timely, isn't it? So the seeking that still needs to be done is, what justice are we seeking? All right. What rewards are we trying to reap? What new responsibilities can we be taking on? What new understandings of what equals balance for us can we be stepping into? Okay. So we need to be seeking into that justice card. We need to be stepping deeper into truth. Okay. Taking responsibility for the choices we ourselves have made and walking through that responsibility. Not saying everything is our fault, okay? But we need to be willing to look at any situation and see how we contributed to it. And not from a space of beating up on ourselves, okay? But a space of deeper understanding what needs to change to reach that balanced space, to reach some sort of equilibrium, to reach for what it is we know we want. Last prompt, and that is today's, okay? So where must we still dig in deep, especially to do all of the work that we have already described here? And of course, we have the Nine of Wands reversed, okay? So this is very much about still needing to set certain boundaries, okay? Still needing to acknowledge the resources that we have inside of ourselves, okay? And honoring our own resilience. I know, not everybody fucking loves that word, okay? But really being able to look at all that we have made it through. Again, not from the space of rumination, but from the space of understanding that we can figure this shit out again, okay? All of these polls that we did today, we can figure out how to navigate that, all right? Just take a moment and think back to all the shit that you've already made it through. I'm not calling this a cakewalk because it's not, but we can rely upon ourselves to get us through this as well as everything that we've gotten through in the past. So even if we are exhausted, even if we are on the struggle bus right now, we can still choose to look at all this stuff. We can still choose to examine what is going on so that we don't continue to make the same mistakes again and again and again. This feels very much about breaking patterns for us, breaking patterns that maybe we've been living for a really long time. So I know you're tired. I know there's a lot going on and it's really hard to navigate. It's really hard to breathe, but please do not give up now. Please keep marching towards what it is you want. Keep looking inward so that you are breaking old patterns so that you don't have to continue to live in the same cycles again and again and again. Dig in deep to this work, okay, in order to continue to root into those breakthroughs that we started this video with. Okay, I think I've rattled on long enough, all right? Either way, I'm sending you all so much love. Please know I'm walking side by side with you on this journey. We can link arms and we can keep marching towards what it is we know we deserve. I love you all and have a great rest of your day, friends.